Venus, I gotta work. You're in the way. Yeah, you. Come here. Hi guys, it's Thomas, back at it again with yet another video. Ew. Today I'm doing a part two to my full face of products that I hate. I did a video like this about a year ago, a year and some months ago, maybe a year, I don't remember. I'll have it linked in the eye right up here in case you haven't seen that video, but it was really fun to make back then, and obviously over the past year I have accumulated a bunch of new products that I just have a strong dislike for. I wouldn't say hate. I feel like I don't hate any of these products. I mean, there's like one or two that I actually absolutely just hate. I also wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to be at BeautyCon LA during these dates. Unfortunately, you will have to have a certain pass to be able to meet me. I forgot what the pass was called. I'll list all the information down below in the description box. Yeah, I will be hosting a meet and greet at BeautyCon. There will be lighting, and I will be able to meet all of you, have conversations with all of you, and I really cannot wait to meet you. Thank you, BeautyCon, for letting me have a meet and greet. And yeah, if you're not already subscribed, I'd love to have you a part of this little family we have going on over here. We're pretty chill and we enjoy memes. Don't forget to hit that bell notification button. I haven't asked you guys to do that in a while, but it's pretty important nowadays. In the universe of YouTube, YouTube is trying to screw over us creators. And please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. It helps me out a lot and I really do appreciate it. Okay, so first things first, let's get on into, ooh, the skin is looking a little rough. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with my brows. The first product I wanna talk about is the Kat Von D Super Brow, 24-hour Super Brow Long Wear Pomade. It's this guy right here. Now, this product I don't hate, I just have, it's like one of those people that you dislike, but you tolerate their existence because you just have to. Those are the feelings I have for this product. Now, I do actually use the taupe version of this. This is in the shade medium brown, the one I'm gonna be using today. I don't use this all over my brows, and I'll tell you why in a second. I use this as like brow hair strokes just to give me a more defined brow. So my first problem with this product is the fact that it's way too pigmented. When I tell you pigmented, I mean more pigmented than the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomades, and we remember how everyone's brows were when that was popular. Just a product that's a little bit too hard to work with. You can mess up your brows a little bit too quickly with this product. That's why I'm not like the biggest fan of it. Okay, so I pulled you guys in a little bit, and let me just show you what I'm talking about here. So I'm gonna start with this brow. Keep in mind, I'm blonde. I'm using the tiniest amount. That's like black. I'm using the tiniest amount, you guys. The tiniest amount. I have only dipped in twice, mind you. I've literally only dipped in twice this entire time. Like, that's insane. How was this medium brown? My brows aren't the best anyways. Like, I have horrible brows. Like, we all know that no one comes to my channel to learn how to do a good brow. This is something we are well aware of. But this is just, come on. Okay, so I'm gonna try to make it better by cleaning it up with concealer. I don't know. I mean, it's a look. I don't know what kind of look, but it's a look. If a makeup artist put brows like this on your face, what would you do? Yeah. These are as good as they're gonna get. There's no fixing them from now. There's literally no turning back now. These are the brows that I'm stuck with. Stunning! Stunning! Look at this. I have a little stand for my beauty blender. How cute is that? It's like, it doesn't have to touch the table at all. It's like a little cute little baby stand. Moving on to complexion, the next product I want to talk about is the Becca Velvet Blurring Primer. This is the weirdest, most confusing primer I've ever used. It's supposed to be a blurring primer, but it like comes out as this gross liquid. It feels so thick on the skin, and it doesn't really blur. And it smells like chlorine. It literally smells so toxic. That did no blurring. In fact, if anything, my pores are more emphasized. There is no velvetyness going on. And I tried shaking it. This is literally the consistency that they're selling you. So, smells like chlorine. Doesn't do much for the skin. It feels very heavy on the skin, and it's just not the move. I don't like this at all. Moving on to foundation, I actually have quite the selection of foundations. I'm going to talk about each singular foundation because I have to. So the foundation I want to use in today's video, but I can't, and I'll tell you why, is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter. Is it the Faux? Yeah, the Faux Filter High Coverage Foundation. Now, if you saw my review on this foundation, you actually would have heard me like it a lot. Until the following day when I woke up with the worst rash on my face. I had bumps all over my face. I had like little tiny, it's like, I don't know if it was acne or if it was just, but it was just like those little itty bitty bumps that are like, look like little whiteheads. I had that all over my nose, a little bit under my under eye, across my cheek. And my face, I had an allergic reaction to this product. And I've actually heard a lot of cases of people having horrible reactions to this. And it's because I looked it up and the ingredients in this foundation are just not good for your skin at all. And oh my God, the fragrance on this foundation is nauseating. If you don't have sensitive skin and you want high coverage and you want to support Huda Beauty, this is a good foundation. I mean, it's a nice foundation as far as like coverage and how it laid on the skin. But to me, it's not worth it when my skin broke out like that. So I wish I could use this foundation today, but because I want to protect my skin, I'm not. But this is an honorable mention because it gave me a reaction that took a few days to go away. So just be cautious when you're buying this foundation. Take that information with what you will. The other two foundations that I'm actually going to use, I don't know if I'm going to use them both or if I'm going to use just one. I have the Traceless Perfecting Foundation from Tom Ford. You guys saw me talk about this in a hated it and loves it video, like a favorites video. And I put it in my hated it section. This is the most expensive, overpriced piece of crap I've ever used in my life. $85 for plastic, not sturdy, not heavy. This feels like drugstore packaging foundation that separated, gave me no coverage, was thick, greasy, and heavy. This was just not the move. And this Charlotte Tilbury foundation is just confusing to me. They sent this over to me and I don't know if this is actually supposed to be a foundation or what, but I'm actually gonna first use this and I'm just gonna show you guys like what I mean. You guys will see. This was like the weirdest foundation. I don't know. I don't even know if this is supposed to be a foundation or not. Like the marketing on this product is so confusing. Oh, by the way, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter product. I'm just calling it product because I don't know if it's because it literally just looks like a liquid highlighter on the skin. What the fuck is this? There's no coverage. I need you guys to see this. Look at this. Girl. Okay. Look how thick this is. It feels so heavy. Actually, you know what? The coverage isn't that bad, but it eventually is gonna start separating on me and not wanting to blend out. This is greasy, and then this is greasy. So these two together are just having a grease party on my face. It feels like I'm going to break out. Oh, settles in all the fine lines. Yep, settles in all the fine lines, settles in my pores. There's not much more I can do. Okay, so since we're this close up, let's move on to concealer. You guys can see what's happening on my face. I can't really explain much more. It's just a mess that's happening. The next product that I just do not like at all is the Dior Skin Forever Undercover Concealer. This is expensive, has no coverage, and their shade range on this concealer is horrendous. I bought this thinking it would be a little bit lighter. As you can see, that is not light. This is in the shade 011, by the way. I think it's called Porcelain on their kiosk. I'm applying this like I would any concealer. And what I've been doing lately is I like to buff out my concealer, my liquid concealer, with a brush. Nope, can't do that. Gotta switch to the Beauty Blender. Before I blend out the under eyes, I'm going to prep for my powder. And the powder I have today is the Tarte Filtered Light Setting Powder. I put this in products that I hated, and I think I put this in a First Impressions. And in both, I dislike this a lot. This is Too Finely Milled. This is Flashback Central. And it makes your under eyes look hella dry. Look at that. The only plus to this powder is that it smells like French, like it smells like vanilla cupcakes. That's the only upside to this powder. So I'm gonna get my powder brush ready, and then I'm going to blend out my under eyes. And the powder is lifting. Either the concealer or the foundation is lifting from the powder. And I'm using a brush. I'm using light taps. Okay, so for face powder, I have the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. Bye Bye Pores, hello Flashback. I actually really like this powder, but in flash photography, if you thought I was Casper the Friendly Ghost now, you should see me when it flashes back. I'm going to take a fluffy brush and just, wait, I want to show you guys on a condenser brush how I used to do my powder. I'm going to show you guys this powder in action with flash when I am done. This powder is really good if you want to conceal pores, for sure. It really does blur your pores. But if you are first of all, this only works for people of my complexion. It has horrible flashback, and yeah, that's about it. It's just not a good powder, and it's a little heavy. It's definitely very heavy. It's just not looking good. Look at this. I'm gonna give you guys an up close at the end of this video. Oh yeah. All right, for bronzer, I have the Becca Sunlit Bronzer in Capri Coast. I do not like this bronzer simply because it's just full of shimmer. It's basically just a freaking highlighter, to be honest. It's just not a good look, and it's very orange. Look how shimmery that is. It just doesn't look good on the skin, on my skin tone at least. So I'm gonna bronze with this. And it's pretty hard to blend out. You guys watch my videos, right? You know how I blend my bronzer. I'm not switching up how I do anything for the sake of a video. Like, this is the same brush I use for my bronzer. Maybe if I go in with a lighter hand. Oh, she still looks a little rough. I don't remember it being this bad. Listen, I do not remember it being this bad. It has to be because I have just a full face of horrible products that this is just having a hard time blending, because I don't remember it being this bad. I remember it being bad, but not as bad as this. Hold on. Okay. That's helping a little bit. Come on. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. I do not remember it being that bad. I just remember not liking it because it was too shimmery. So, status update. My foundation on my nose is separating already and it's coming off just a little bit. There's a little bit of separation on my cheeks, definitely on this side of my nose. Under eyes look hella dry, hella dark. Okay, so moving on to highlighter. Oh my god. I have two highlighters I want to talk about. So this first highlighter is from Almay. And it's the Make Them Jelly Highlight. It's one of those jelly highlighters. Look at that. They want me to put this on my face. I gotta zoom in for this. So what you're supposed to do is apply it with your finger. I don't even need to say anything. I just don't. So, do I need to explain why I didn't like that? I don't think I do. So the next highlighter is the Urban Decay Disco Queen highlighter. This is the dumbest. First of all, this packaging. This is like $30, $45. This is supposed to be a holographic highlighter. It is one of the driest highlighters I've ever used, and I hate holographic highlighters so much. So I'm going to try to put that on the other cheekbone. Fun. Love it. I'll put this on my nose. Let's put this over top of the jelly. Oh yeah. Like my brush, the shedding on my brush, on my Morphe brush, is sticking to the jelly. Dude, what the fuck? Let's go on into blush. I didn't really have a blush that I hated, but I did have these, which are the Morphe brushes. And the reason why I'm putting these in this video, because the blushes are good, but every single palette that I received that had blush in it arrived to my doorstep broken. Every single one, almost every single one. Broken. Broken. So as you could tell, my frustration on that, I'm gonna go into the blush trio in Pop of Fuchsia and go into Hot and put that on my apples of my cheeks. Okay, see this, I didn't even put that much on my brush. It's just sticking to the jelly. Maybe I should have done the jelly last, the jelly highlighters, because now I just look like an idiot. Okay guys, that was my fault. That's not the highlighters, that's not the blush's fault, that's just my fault, because I should have done the jelly highlighter after the blush. That would have made more sense. So just ignore this. This is just, fucking damn it, Thomas. God. Well, use code Thomas. Use code Thomas. Use code Thomas at checkout at Morphe. I actually don't have an eyeshadow palette that I hated. I could use the Too Faced Life's the Festival palette because I actually really hate this, but I actually put this in another video. I think it was the products that I'm throwing away, which I am throwing away. We're actually in the process of decluttering all the stuff that I'm getting rid of in my makeup collection for a video. So I'm just gonna actually not do any eyeshadow. Maybe I'll run a little bit something through the crease. Just to really match those vibes. Okay, so now for mascara. You guys are gonna be so shocked about this mascara I'm about to talk about, because you know I love this brand to death. I did a collaboration with this brand. It's the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. Now, this is actually a really good mascara if you have naturally curly lashes. But for someone like me, as you can see, my lashes stick straight down. I actually have very long lashes. I don't know if you can see, but they stick straight, like they stick straight down. They have no curl to them at all. This mascara would actually work if I had my lashes, what was it? Permed. I had my lashes permed at one point and I actually really like that, but I'm so scared to get them re-permed because perming your lashes is actually like a dangerous process. So my lashes don't curl at all. Even if I use a lash curler and I use like a hot lash curler or just my curler on its own, my lashes will not stay straight up with any mascara unless it's a waterproof or a hydrofuge type of mascara. If you guys have lashes that stick straight down and you're able to use any mascara, can you please give me your like tips and tricks? I feel like I've tried everything, but it doesn't hurt to try more. Look at that. Such a pretty mascara. And it's like infused with CBD oil or something like that, instead of beeswax. Look at that. If only my fucking lashes could stay like that. You know what I mean? Look at that. How sad is that? They're already falling. Oh my god. Literally a sadder story than fucking Twilight. Okay, so moving on to false lashes. Now in the last video that I did on this, I did not do false lashes. I didn't talk about false lashes. But now I have some false lashes for you guys. I was recently sent some very interesting lashes from the Creme Shop. The Creme Shop? I mean, get into it. Oh my god, I have to. I'm going into the... Girl, it is Pride Month and I'm going into the rainbow lashes. Girl, we are celebrating Pride with this look today. Oh, honey. Oh, honey, you cannot tell me nothing. These do not want to go on my eye at all. Okay, well, these are the worst things to put on, and this is the results. My eyes are hella wonky. And it's like poking the hell out of my inner corner. Oh god. Okay, so finally we have the Katy Kat gloss from CoverGirl. The Katy Kat gloss. This is the worst. I'm gonna go into the shade Cobalt Kitty. No. The entire Katy Perry collection at CoverGirl is awful. Okay, seriously. I needed to take that off because it was poking the hell out of my inner corner. I'm sorry, we're just gonna deal with one lash. Oh my god, that feels so much better. This is the thickest lip gloss. Does Katy Perry actually wear her CoverGirl line? This is the 10th layer to get full opacity. Okay, I need to stop filming. Let's just zoom on in and get a good old look. Turn on down the shutter speed and get a good old look. This is that gloss. The highlight. As you can see, I think the only thing that looks good is the eyeshadow, which is probably the only thing I hate the most. Honestly, the lashes were kind of killing it. And you can't tell me otherwise, other than the fact that it's made out of wire and it was poking the hell out of the inner corner of this eye. Other than that, I'm ready for Pride. Alright, well, I guess this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it was entertaining. Please do not take this seriously, honestly. If you guys like any of these products that I talked about, seriously, that is awesome. I'm glad they worked for you. They just don't work for me. I look crazy. Again, I will be at BeautyCon LA June 14th or July 14th and 15th, I believe, are the dates. I can't remember. But I will be at BeautyCon. I hope you guys come see me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see from me in the comment section down below. Let me know some products that you've been hating. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.